Hey everybody, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new here, my name is Enid, and today I'll be continuing with my bee journal series. As you'll recall, last week I decided to cut a couple of the signatures out of the journal because it was getting too bulky. And so today we'll be addressing that issue and maybe doing a little bit of embellishing once I get the signatures back in. So sit tight and I'll be right back to get started. Okay, so let me show you what I've been up to since my last video. I made a small batch of coffee dyed paper because I had run out. So that's that. I had taken the pieces of ephemera that I said I was going to use in the journal, and this side of the page, the opposite side, was a stark white. So I just brushed on some coffee, and it made it a nice, it toned the page down a lot. And it was a lot faster than actually dipping the page and getting coffee on both sides. So here you can see there's a little variation in the color based on how I brushed. But I love the way they came out. And I also stitched around them. I've been practicing my straight stitch, getting much better. The journal card that was in the front of the book that I had forgotten to stitch around, I did a zigzag stitch around that. And so that's what I did in terms of coffee dyeing and stitching. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm still not completely over my cough. Anyway, so these are the two signatures that I cut out. This one I'm gonna wind up saving for another journal. And this one, since I cut it out and I'm gonna sew it back in, I think I'm gonna take an opportunity to dress up the inside of the journal in terms of the pages that I'm using. So I decided I'm gonna take out these pages, the grid dot pages, and replace them with those pieces of ephemera that I coffee dyed the back of. And the reason why I decided to take these pages out was because these are the ones that had the torn edge from when I tore them out of the book. This one is okay, but this one I would have had to do some sort of repair job to. So I decided to take those out. And what I think I'm going to do is just replace them with these. So I think I'm gonna go like where they were, like every 2 pages. I'm gonna put one of these in here, and I'm gonna put this one a little higher up so that I can get it stitched in 2 different locations. And then I'm gonna go another 2 pages, and I'm gonna slip in this vellum. That way, instead of having all the same type of book page and coffee dyed, I'll have some variety in my journal, which I'm really liking. So then let me see if I go another 2 pages. This will be the middle. I don't know if I should put this here or in the middle. I think I'll put it here to keep it consistent every 2 pages. And then this one I'm going to put a little bit lower down in the journal. The other one I had higher, this one I had lower. So this is my new signature that I'll be sewing in. So it'll be coffee dyed, graph paper, the piece of ephemera, the music, coffee dyed, the vellum, book page, grid, graph, and then the other piece of ephemera, and then the music paper. And so I took out 2 pieces and wound up replacing it with 3. So now I have a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages in each signature. All right, so then, and this is probably going to be really hard to do, but I'm going to give it a shot. Since I was putting different papers in this signature, I didn't want it to be too far off of this signature, so I cut it out too. Now, how I'm going to sew it back in, that's going to be the challenge. But what I'm going to do is, again, every 2 pages, do I want to do this one every 2 pages? No, I think I'm going to take these out again. Did I not take the thread out? No, I didn't take the thread out. So hold on. Okay. So I'm going to take these graph papers out. And I can reuse these in another journal, or I can just like cut off these pieces of ephemera and reuse them. So that didn't make too much of an impact because this and this match, you know. So let's find the other piece of, okay, so this I'm going to take out. All right, so somewhere along the line, I'm going to have to put some more ribbon in. So that's okay. And then let's see if I have any more of that paper. No, because I took 2 out and this is the center. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. These 2 go together nicely. These 2 go together nicely. I took 2 more pieces and another piece of vellum. And let's see where I'm going to fit these in. This sunflower with the bee. It's very similar to one of the pages that I used in here, but it is slightly different. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, you see this? It is slightly different, so I don't really mind using it. Oh, hold on. I lost it in here somewhere. Okay, here. It is slightly different, so I'm okay with using it in the front, or I may swap it out with one. Actually, maybe I'll just swap it out with one in here. Yeah, I'll swap it out with this. Okay, so let's see. So if I do 1, 2, if I stick it in here, maybe I'll go with this one since the colors are more cohesive with this. And I'll put it in at the top here. So that's 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And I'm gonna stick the vellum in here, and I like this because the vellum picks up the pinks and stuff that are on these 2 pages and the florals. So then if I go 1, 2, this may be a little bit of an issue because this is maybe gonna clash with the neutrality of this. So this one, if I carry it into the center, it's not going to be that much better. You know what? I'll just put it in here, but I'll put it up high. I think it'll be okay. I'll put it up high. And then the one in the front that I put up high, I'll bring down low so that I can catch it in 2 different places in terms of sewing it in. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with this signature. So now I'm going to try to sew it in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ruler and go there in the middle. Let me see, where's the middle? Let me find my middle right here. And I'm going to really kind of push it down so I can get the papers like really smushed down together. And then I'm going to take a big binder clip. Excuse my head if it's getting in the way. I'm going to take a bigger binder clip. And I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to go on the opposite side, on the other side and on the opposite end, and squish this down a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the big binder clip over here. And hopefully that's going to give me enough pressure to keep the signature in. But I can already tell this page is higher, so I'm going to have to undo this to bring that page down a bit. Okay, really putting some pressure on here to get the pages together. I'm going to put the big binder clip. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Put a lot of pressure. Make sure they're down. And put this binder clip here. And then I also went and marked new holes since it's going to be 2 signatures. So what I did was the spine was 3/4. So I just went 1/8 of an inch in on the right side, on the left side, and 1/8 of an inch on the right side. So that should give me 2 even points to sew these in. And I'm going to bring out my little binding kit. I'm going to get my awl. Well, I don't need my awl because the holes are already punched in. I'm just going to need my needle, which is right over here. I'm going to get a needle with a big eye, but not too big. I should actually mark the one that I've been using. That's kind of thick. I think I like that one. Yeah. So I think making these changes is going to make me a lot happier with the outcome of this journal. So here is, let's see, 1, 2, 3 lengths. And then I'm just going to give it a little more. And where is my scissor? Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut that. And then I put my needle here. I'm going to try to thread this. Oh, I got it. Okay. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is start with the middle hole. Hold on, start with the middle hole. Okay. And then I'm going to use this dot and punch that through. And what is also good about the spine of this canvas, of this journal is that since it's canvas, you really cannot see the holes of the signatures that I cut out. So let's see. Now I gotta come in and hopefully I can get this in the right position. Nope. There we go. Did I do this wrong? No, I'm doing it right. So I'm gonna go in. No. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to go in every few. Oh, sorry guys. So this is gonna be a bit tough. Trying to get it back through that center hole. Nope, that's not going through. Nope. And these holes are already like, how do I say, they're a little bit expanded, kind of. Okay, so this vellum doesn't have a hole. I just went in there. Okay, got that hole. Trying to get the original holes. Okay, there we go. That took a while. No, I did not. Did I just do that? Yep, I just pulled out the Yep, I just pulled out my center, so I gotta do that all over again. All right, so let's get this through. Let's get it through that new hole. Okay. This time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trap the tail end of this under my binder clip so I can't pull it through by accident like I did. All right, so now let's give this another shot. Let me see if I can see. Okay, yeah, I got that. Oh, what a mess. Yeah, fast forward through this, guys, or I'll play it at double speed. Okay, got that. Okay. Whew. Now I'm gonna go all the way through on this end, through the same holes. And then I'm gonna go through the new dot that I marked. Okay. You pull that through. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back in through the center, through the same hole. Let's see if I can get it through the same center hole. Okay, All right. And then I'm going to make sure that the thread that I pull through is on the opposite side of the thread that's being held in place here. And so one came out a lot shorter than the other, so I'm gonna see if I can straighten this out or lengthen the, see what I did wrong. All right. So I'm gonna pull on this out here and see that. Okay, so then after I did that, I came all the way down this way. So let me pull that, and then I came back up the middle. There we go. But that's still short. Okay, this has to be pulled, so. Okay, now that's tighter. Well, this is how you'll learn what not to do, you know. There's one double knot, and here's the other, and they still hang low, and it's nice and tight, and it's been repositioned. And I know some of my holes are like off and whatever, but it is what it is. So this is my other signature. Hopefully this one will be a lot easier to bind because it doesn't have all the ephemera, making it thick and difficult to work with. So let's see. Okay. So let me make sure these are even. I'm going to put a binder clip here. And I'm going to put a binder clip here. All right, and let me make sure my music page is right side up. Okay, so everything here should be right side up. What I should have done, I'm sorry guys, is go in with my ruler and kind of squish these down before I put the clips on. Okay. So that clip is on. Oh gosh, the whole. Okay, so when I put this clip on, I didn't put it on across all the papers. Now I put it across too many papers. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. All right. Get with the program, Enid. Okay. Okay, so that's that. So now let me get some more thread. 1, 2, 3, and a little more. Let me cut that. Hopefully this one will go a lot quicker. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the same middle holes that I had last time. Okay, that one through good. And then I'm gonna go through my new hole, which is right here. Okay. Let me clip this under here. Actually, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna try to come in through my new hole. That I have marked. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna pull that, and I'm gonna try to go back through the holes that were here before. And not quite. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's nice and tight. I'm gonna go all the way down to my hole. And that went out perfectly. And now I'm gonna go out through my new hole. Let me make sure I get that. Right in there. Awesome. Ooh. Okay, so tighten that up a bit. Let me see something. They're pretty even. There's an even gap in between them. And now I'm gonna go back through the middle. Right here. And hopefully come right out through the middle. Oop. Not quite. No, that's not wanting to come back through the middle. I should have some sort of thimble. Okay, that came through the middle. Made a couple of extra holes here, but you'll never know they're there once we embellish it. So I think this needle also had a bigger eye. All right, so now let me release this thread. Let me take off these clips. Excuse me. tighten that up. Okay, how come now it doesn't, it's not as aligned with my other signature? Okay. Put a knot and a double knot. And again, these will hang out for some dangles. And my signatures are a little off, but that'll be fine. Let me see. Yeah, and then I like the spacing of how it looks here better. This one is not so pushed into the corner. And then once I embellish it, it should be fine. So great. So let's see, let's put this needle away. That was a lot harder than it should have been. But that embellished signature was hard to get in. Okay, so let me put my little bookbinding thing away. Pick up my glue that's tipped over. So let's see how this looks now. So we've got the flip through. Let me get the big journal card. Where's the big journal card? Okay, so here's the journal card that was in this pocket that I stitched around now. So now that has stitching. So we have the flip with the little charm. Now we have this as it was before. Oh no! These new pieces of ephemera didn't coffee dye. But you know what? If I'm careful enough, I can do it while they're in the book. I'll just put some parchment paper or something in between and do a really light brush. All right, so now we have this. And we have this. These two go together. So now we have this and we have the vellum. These two were together here. Now I have this. Maybe what I'll do is put a more colorful tag in here. Who knows? We'll see how that works out. Yeah, so this one is coffee dyed, but that one is not. That means in the other signature, I'll have one that's white and one that's not coffee dyed. So we still have these pages together. This is the center. And now we have this. I'll just do a little embellishing here. We have this. This was not disrupted. Here, this is nice because it still has the pinks, the flowers. So this is okay. I'm happy with that. This one, oh, because I didn't put a flower here yet. So let's do that. Excuse me. Let me get a little sunflower sticker. So I'll use this. Let me see if I could peel this off right away. Almost. Okay, got it. So I want to put a little sticker here. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I need to put a little bit of glue here on this collage piece of paper that's coming up and getting caught. Okay, so now I'll have to coffee dye this and embellish it. But yeah, this all worked out. Yeah, it has that. And this is where I left off, and I think this was here and it fell off. Yeah. Okay, so now this is the new signature that I tied in, and I think this video probably went on longer, or if I start embellishing this is gonna go on longer than I anticipated. So what I'm gonna do is maybe just go back and embellish see, this is done. And I don't know if I mentioned before that this, I had made a little pocket here with the specimen card, so I just stuck that in there. So this is good, this is good. This I really can embellish. It's probably going to be left blank for journaling space, but I'll have to coffee dye that. I don't have any coffee ready, but we can embellish this. We can put some sort of tag or something on it. So let's see. I have these little medium Tim Holtz. Baltimore Steam. Doesn't really make sense. I just like the color. It has a little bit of red flower. Maybe I could put that. You know what? I think I will put that. So and I like to put it like at the base of flowers because it almost looks like a pot that the flower is growing out of. So yeah, put it a little crooked, but I think I just fixed it. Yeah, so I like the way it picks up the red of the flower, and it has the number, so I like that. And then this is going to be left blank for journaling once I coffee dye it. This is done. This is done. Should I put anything on the vellum? You know what? In the comments, let me know if you think I should put anything on the vellum or leave it as is. Maybe some sort of tag or word. So if you don't mind in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on that. So this is done. Where was the last bee? Right there. I don't know, I may put a little something here. And then over here, I want to put something there. What should we put there? We have words. I wonder. Excuse my arm going all the way across. I know I cut out more. These are labels that I made. These are all the little word labels that I punched out from the stamp set that I bought. But we have words. I don't know if I should put another word. I will ink that up if I do decide, but I think it needs something bigger there. And I don't know what I did. Okay, these are other labels that I made at one point. Maybe I'll put that one. Let me see what else I have. I had made these in a previous video. I had taken some blank labels that I had and stamped on them. I don't know if I should put the floral one or the bee one. I think I'll put the floral one. And tone down the bees a bit. And it has the red border. Okay, I think I'll do that. Okay, let me cut this up. Although I wish I know what I did with I'm just gonna distress it a bit so it's not so pale. Oh wait, here they go. Should I put one of these? Then we have so many bees. I'll save this for another day and stick with my first instinct. And maybe we'll put a number or something down on the corner. Let's see. This is nice and small. Okay, that's for journaling. Journal card. That's done. Do we want to put something here? I don't know. This has a nice little poem. The bee away in the shadow amid the red clover. The funniest music goes over and over. The honeybee singing his song to the clover. The words, they are set to a rhythmical tune. a rumble and bumble, and soon, 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 zoof, goes the honeybee over and over, humming his tune to the blossoming clover. Pretty cute. I don't know. That doesn't seem to need much. There's a lot going on here. Maybe a little something right here, something round. Let's see. What do I have anything that I can put there? I like this, the color. Well, it's kind of bluish, but it kind of goes with the gray all over everything there. Yeah, so I've been slowly getting over my bronchitis, but I still have a nasty cough that I can't seem to shake. Otherwise, I'm feeling better. I'm sleeping better. But I just wish I could get rid of that cough. Just to give it a little something. And that's that. This is that. This is fine. Again, let me know in the comments if you think I should do anything on the vellum or just leave it as is. It's so pretty. But should I put maybe a number or a word or something? And then this is fine. I think I lost something that kind of matched with this when I pulled out these pages. Yeah. But I'll figure something out. I'll put something there. And then we have this. I have to coffee dye that. And then I need to put some sort of embellishment on this. I think we need maybe another number. Yeah, we have no numbers here. We have words. So let's find another number. I'm finding that I'm running out of numbers that I find I like to use, because some of them just don't make sense. Like you know, like, I don't know, like 3 minus 6 times 3 minus 6. Why would I put that on this? You know? So I think I'm just gonna kind of stamp my own numbers, and I'll do that in a future video. Net 30 days. Doesn't make sense. An address. Yeah, I've kind of run out of numbers that I'm, you know, willing to use. I'll use this one, package number. At least it has a number, it has some variety in color. And I'll use that. And what I've done to a few of those number labels is I've just cut off the number part and gotten rid of, like, there were a couple that were 720 yards. Like, what am I gonna, you know, put 720 yards in a journal? So I just cut off the 720, and it's a small number, but I'm gonna put it up here. I think it'll be more visible. It makes a small number, but it looks to me nicer than maybe this little orange sticker, the color looks nice. I mean, yeah, so this one I'm putting on just because of the color. I can't even tell what it says. Something, yeah, I can't tell what it says, but the color is perfect. So I'm just gonna put that there. Blends in with the oranges. Cool. So that's that. Let me put my glue cap on. My eyes are getting worse and worse. This is fine. And this I'm probably gonna do something else too, so I don't know. But anyway, so now this is the new updated journal. Next video in a couple of days will be embellishing the second signature. So I'll be back to take care of that with you guys in a couple of days. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Sewing in those, well, not those signatures, because it was really only the first one that gave me a lot of trouble. And I think it was because it was so bulky. But thanks for sitting through that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And please like, share, and subscribe as always. And I'll be back next week. Or in a couple of days to continue this bee journal series and hopefully get it finished in the next video or two. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.